The shepherd's big boast. One afternoon, while counting his flock, Theron noticed something was wrong. 1, 2, wait, where's the smallest lamb? He cried. He looked behind the bushes and under the bridges, but the lamb was gone. Theron was sure a thief had crept into the meadow. Instead of being cautious, Theron let his pride get the better of him. He climbed onto the highest boulder and shouted to the sky. I am the bravest shepherd in the world, he boasted. I will catch this thief and bring him to justice myself. Theron began to search the rocky paths that led to the dark forest. He stomped his feet and swung his staff. Come out, you little thief, he called. You cannot hide from the mighty Theron. I will trap you in a net and show everyone how brave I am. Suddenly, Theron stopped. There, in a patch of soft mud, was a footprint. It wasn't a human footprint, and it certainly didn't belong to a small lamb. It was huge, with 4 heavy toes and sharp claw marks at the tips. His heart began to go thump, thump, thump. He followed the giant prints around a corner and saw a flash of golden fur behind a jagged rock. Aha! I have found you, he whispered, though his voice shook just a little bit. Theron stepped out from behind the rock, ready to catch his thief. But it wasn't a small fox or a sneaky wolf. It was Tawny, the great lion of the hills. Tawny was 10 times bigger than any sheep, with a mane that looked like a sunburst. The lion let out a roar that made the very ground tremble. Theron's knees knocked together, and his big boast felt very small indeed. He realized that the thief he had been hunting was much more than he could handle. Theron dropped his staff and fell to his knees. He didn't want to be a hero anymore. Oh, great spirit of the hills, he cried out. I asked to find the thief, but now please, let me find a way to get away from him. Tawny the lion simply blinked, uninterested in the noisy shepherd, and wandered back into the forest. Theron didn't wait a second longer. He ran all the way back to his flock, learning that it is much better to be humble than to boast about things you aren't ready to face.